Hello viewers, 4DIYers here with another tutorial video for everyone. In this particular video here, I'll be showing you how to apply Collinite 845 Insulator wax. If you are looking for a long-lasting wax with a great shine, this would probably be your choice. It's fairly popular in the detailing world, as per my searches, and for the money it's a great option. With the cold weather around the corner, I didn't have a chance to do a full paint correction on the truck, but I wanted it protected from the harsh conditions. This is one of the longest lasting waxes available, known to last anywhere from 4 to 7 months depending on your environment. It can be used on both single and two-stage paints, fiberglass, glass, polished metals, and finished woods. It's an extremely durable wax which provides protection from any road grime, salt, rain, snow, bugs, tree sap, and ultraviolet light. First, you'll want to wash the vehicle, removing any contaminants on the paint. As a rough overview for washing, it's best to wash the vehicle out of direct sunlight so the soap doesn't dry on the paint. Rinse the vehicle off first to remove any contaminants. A car wash specific soap is recommended, as something like a dish soap can dry out the rubbers or plastics, and I prefer to use a microfiber wash mitt to reduce the chance of any dirt leaving scratches or swirl marks in the paint. Once the vehicle has been sufficiently rinsed off, dry using a microfiber towel, again reducing the chance of damaging the paint. However, before drying, while the paint is still wet, I clay barred the paint to remove any baked on contaminants such as dirt, brake dust, old wax, hard water spots, etc. I do have a video specifically for clay barring your vehicle, so be sure to check that out if you are seeking more information. With all the contaminants removed, this gives us a great base to apply the wax as the paint is bare. An additional step after this would be paint correction using paint polishing compounds and a machine polisher. Once done clay barring, rinse the vehicle off and then dry using a microfiber towel. Water can become trapped around any body seams, molding, door handles, emblems, and other forms of edges or small crevices. When waxing, any water drips can make the application harder or the removal process harder. I purchased this bottle online as I wasn't able to find it locally. However, this is common in marine applications due to its high durability, so you may have some luck finding it at a local marine dealer. The day I applied the wax was cooler, about 15 degrees Celsius or 59 degrees Fahrenheit at best. The wax when cold is very solid, a similar consistency to pudding, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. The night before I did soak the bottle in a bucket of hot water from the faucet. This will liquefy it quite well. It should have a similar consistency to milk. As long as it's somewhat warmer, it will stay liquefied for a couple days, but I still kept it in a bucket of water during the application process as the temperature was cooler outside. It's important to shake up the bottle, ensuring it's mixed as it may separate during storage. I will be applying the wax by hand, however it can be applied using a machine polisher too. Thinning out the wax with heat won't affect the application process, it just makes the application much easier. To apply the wax, I'm using a microfiber foam applicator pad. When using the wax, less is more. The more you apply, the harder it will be to spread across the surface and the harder it will be to remove. A small amount goes a long ways here. Hold the pad against the opening of the bottle and flip it over. I'm just applying 3 dabs. Then apply the wax to the surface. You can dab the applicator around the surface to help evenly distribute it instead of having one thick spot that you're trying to work around. Depending on the weather, it's best to work panel by panel. With this being a cooler day, I can probably do one side of the truck at a time, as the wax will take longer to dry. As you can see, through the application process, I'm dabbing more wax onto the applicator. You can work in a linear or circular pattern, whichever is easiest for you. Being that this is a lighter color, it's harder to see the application, but you will notice the surface to be somewhat hazy. I'll give you a better close-up of this in a moment. Try not to get the wax on any plastic surfaces, as it can be hard to clean. As additional protection, you can even tape off any surfaces which you don't want the wax coming in contact with. Check over the area to ensure no spots are missed, then allow the wax to haze up on the surface for about 15 minutes. However, this can vary depending on your temperature. To test it when it's ready to be removed, you can drag your finger across the surface and it should come off cleanly. After the wax has set up, remove and polish using a soft microfiber cloth. Again, you can work in a circular or linear pattern, whichever is easiest for you. Flip over the microfiber cloth as needed Keep inspecting the reflection to ensure all that wax has been removed. Moving on to another area for a closer look. Again, dabbing the applicator with the wax and applying it to the surface. As the pad becomes more saturated with wax, you won't need to apply wax as often to the applicator. Once that wax has set up on the surface for about 15 minutes, remove and polish using the microfiber cloth. Being that this is silver, it does enhance the shine, however this will be more noticeable on darker colors. Once the whole truck is done, you can apply a second coat. This should be done 12 hours or more after the first application once it's cured. While 2 layers of wax isn't needed, it does provide assurance that all the paint has been covered. While it may not fully double in thickness, it will increase the thickness to some extent. The additional wax application will be the same process as previously. Apply it onto the surface, allow it to set up for about 15 minutes, then remove and polish using a microfiber cloth. Instead of 2 applications of wax, you can apply it over a ceramic coating instead. It can also be applied to paint protection films, however refer to the product specifications just to be safe. When applying wax to the truck, I even applied a coat to the windows to prevent any dirt from sticking and improve water runoff. Once done, this footage was taken just over a month after the application. While I haven't driven the truck too much, it does sit outside all the time exposed to the elements. Here you can see the thickness of the wax when it's cold. After doing 2 coats of wax on the whole truck, you can see how much was used. A small amount of wax goes a long ways using this product. We've had a fair amount of extreme weather conditions over that period, seeing temperatures just above 20 degrees Celsius or 68 degrees Fahrenheit, snow, excessive rain, frozen rain, and temperatures below minus 15 degrees Celsius or 5 degrees Fahrenheit. I will be releasing a review video once spring rolls around, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. New videos are released every week on my channel. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, it's a huge help to me, and leave a comment below if you found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to follow my social media pages such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to keep up to date with my latest projects. And if you're not a subscriber, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.